Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot. Welcome back once again to City Skylines. We're going to continue building the great mighty city of Angusburg, which at the moment is little more than a town, quite honestly. It's 18,000 people. I know of a town that is that big. I was very close to where I grew up, actually. So, anyway, this episode's going to be chiefly about expansion of Angusburg, because I did state originally I want to make this place huge. I want this place to be 1 million people if I can manage it. So we're going to do a few things to get that accomplished. We're going to start by just taking this area right here, perhaps this area as well, and we're going to make it dense residential. However, that's going to impact traffic, so we're going to have to get some bus lines set up here, because right now the only transit we actually have is just the trains and the tram line right there. And the tram line is actually doing a decent job because we have the avenue there that specifically gives the tram its own lane, so that is very helpful actually. Not sure if we'll be able to do that forever. However, we do have some problems with this little choke point right here, probably in both directions, so we're gonna have to work on that. So this right now is a multi-lane avenue. Oh, also one other piece of housekeeping information I've just realized is that this particular intersection does not have the appropriate setup. Oh, also this goes down to a one-lane avenue. That's unfortunate. So what I would like to do here is I would like to, if I can just manage it properly, I would like to get an entrance and exit. Not that we're really using this highway right now, but I would like there to be the option for the people to use it. I think that would be good. Okay, that's not going to work. So just bear with me here while I get that set up. I'll probably do it. We can give it a try here again. So we're going to try a little bit of a wacky interchange like that, and then something like this, except we're going to reverse it. And that is very similar to what we have over here as well. Yeah, so that'll work. Just make sure the traffic lights are turned off. Make sure traffic lights are turned off at both junctions, actually, for maximum efficiency. Very good. Because this road, this highway is actually starting to get a little bit of use. And I did promise you guys a proper interchange at some point here. We'll save that for another episode. I think we've done enough interchanges for now. The last episode consisted entirely of this interchange and this interchange being built in real time. And while I am extremely proud of this one, possibly far more proud of it than you guys are actually interested in, I don't really want to continue on for now. Although this right here, I'm not so proud of this little roller coaster drop off right there. I may tweak things later. I wish I could make all my bridges look like this though. I really like the curve of that. I'm gonna probably be trying to do that more in the future. Anyway guys, let's continue. So yeah, curved bridges in the future because they look damn nice. We were gonna get some bus lines set up, but first we need some, well, actually first we'll get the bus line set up, but we do need some pedestrian paths. We also need a bus terminal, as it turns out. Who would have thought? I think I'll throw that down in the industrial zone. Throw it down just east of, yeah, we'll throw it down actually across the street from the streetcar depot. That seems good. Have a nice little Angusburg transit complex there. I think I like the looks of that. This also needs to be completed. Anyway, now that we have that bus depot set up, can look into getting some routes set up. So I'm just going to get a couple of stops set up first. So if I get rid of that, looks like we can only put it at certain spots. So I'm thinking... I was planning on just putting stops here, but then it looks like it's going to service this unnecessarily, because these guys can just get through here from the planned pedestrian path. So perhaps I want to actually service this side instead. Maybe just do a long loop here, perhaps? Yeah, let's give that a bit of a try. So I'll actually just do something like this. This is going to be a very simple, very basic bus line, simply getting people to the train stations. From this area to the train stations and back again. That'll be the primary purpose of that line, and that'll be it. Now then, so that's up and running now. Let's get some paths in. We'll pause for now. We will be... Actually, first, let's just go ahead and dezone this entire area. And then we can start from scratch. So I'm gonna probably overdo it on the paths a little here, to be honest. Okay, I was meaning for that one to actually connect up. So that is going to be an issue. So we'll do a nice little path like that. And then we will wait for the game to package. I will have some tea. And we'll get our skyscrapers down, I think. Alright, let's drop some high-density buildings here now. And those will start building right away. So we do have a strong demand for residential and for industry or offices. And I've actually decided to use the other half of downtown as a big office block. So we're going to do that as well. We're going to get an office district set up there. There'll be many, many call centers. At least they'll start out as call centers. So I think we can go ahead and clear this out, replace it. And then kind of do the same thing here. And we'll take another look at the bus routes. I wonder if maybe we want to, perhaps, it would probably be good anyway to get some walking paths in. So we're going to get some walking paths. Say, put one in right here, if we could manage it. Probably right at the edge here. Is that actually connecting? Yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. So we're going to do that, but then we're going to do something else here as well. I'm going to do one up and over top. So unfortunately we can't do it all the way up and over. But we'll have it... We'll say put it down there, and then we will potentially be screwing ourselves over. But we're going to be putting a bus stop here and here. And we'll actually go ahead and we'll edit this path right here so that the paths match up with the bus stops. A bit better. Probably not this one. Well, actually, let's see if we can manage it. Well, we can manage it, but... So I wanted out one, and then, oh yeah, we can definitely manage that, no problem. That was one hell of a drop, though. I think I'd feel better about it maybe being a bit longer. So I think we'll do the same thing as before, more or less. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Honestly, I could go in there and I could adjust the heights. I may do that later on, but for now I think I like it. I wish the grass wasn't clipping through here, but oh well. So that is our buses. Maybe we'll throw another walking path in through here as well. Oh, can we actually... Oh, it would be so awesome if we could make this go through the park. That would be the best. Apparently not. Apparently not. I don't understand. I don't understand. This is very peculiar that it's doing this to me. It's saying, hey, look, you can do this, but then when I try, I can't. Well, whatever. We'll just put a nice straight path in through here. That will bypass the park entirely. And while we're at it, we'll put in another walking path over here to ease transit access to the streetcars. There we go. Just a little more access there. I think we'll do another one right here as well. Just a little something to encourage people to bike and walk instead of taking their cars. And all of a sudden this bus right here is getting an impressive amount of service. Now this intersection is turning into a shit show. So far we've managed to decrease our population. That's likely because these buildings haven't leveled up yet. Yeah, they definitely have not. They're working on it though. So they'll get there. So for now, I think it's time to maybe take a look at this area here. Let's see if we can maybe I don't know. Do we want to have an intersection like this so close to the interchange? Well, these are really long, though, so these might be okay. For now, we're keeping this intersection. We may have to kill it at some point, though. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about having that intersection there. So far we're doing the scheme of like two spaces in between. I think I like that, so I think we'll keep that up. Just to keep it symmetrical, since this actually takes up more space, we'll do the one. So we'll pretty much run this road all the way down. And we will... we will get the necessary intersections set up as needed. Alright. So 2 tiles, yep, that's what we were doing before. I guess we'll get this intersection set up for now. It seems like a disaster just waiting to happen once things get built up. But for now, we'll keep it. Yeah, I think I'm going to change this right now. It is, of course, a priority, though. It is a priority road, of course, but we will get rid of that. And we'll put stop signs here. Same goes for this. Stop signs here. It's a through road. Stop signs on either side. Stop signs on either side again. There we go. We'll see how that goes. I think we will dezone everything here that is commercial. And we'll get some office space set up. How are we doing for water? Continue following the handy guidelines there. Looks good. We'll do another one. This will probably be more than enough offices. The guideline's a little difficult to see right now. There we go. Large cinema. Apparently that's still in my mods collection. Let's drop a couple of parks here. So that's one good thing about having the space is we can actually put so-called connecting parks. They won't actually connect, but they look very nice together. Top Banking, Solutions Inc., Happy Face Travel Agency, Customer Service Solutions. What did I tell you? There's a call center. More call centers. I guess we'll bulldoze some of these wonderful structures. Not too many, though, because we do want power to continue to... Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Cool. Well, I guess we're doing this as a patch fix for now. We'll leave the rest of the abandoned buildings for the time being. They will eventually get bought up and refurbished. So future freight, I think we can delete that region entirely. We can just paint this entire thing as downtown. So that'll just kill that automatically just by painting over the district. Perfect. And this is, you know what? We're just painting the whole damn square, guys. Just painting the whole damn square as downtown. We'll subdivide it up later. So the Primrose District, it shall be called Downtown instead. Let's take a look at our policies. See if there's anything else we want to put in here, perhaps. Educational blimps, smoke detectors, taxation, city planning. Everything seems pretty good. We definitely want high rises in this area. Encouraging biking's always good. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're just fine. So we'll just let this area grow organically. Apparently this area is still struggling to grow, despite the tremendous amount of leisure. Let's take a look at housing values. Well, eventually things should get better, because I mean the land value here is astro-freaking-nomical, so I think it's just a matter of time. Elementary schools, we still have a lot of those. High schools, we could be doing a bit better, quite honestly. So I think that area, it's just a matter of time, honestly. We do, however, need... This brought to my attention that we need more garbage dumps. More incinerators, rather. So we'll get some more of those set up. We'll set them up by the river for now in the industrial zone. And I think I might want to get some buses set up here to get some workers over to jobs, because it seems like that is an issue. For whatever reason. Also, I think I want to kill that... No, there's actually no entrance onto the highway from here. That is potentially problematic. Unless I was to put something here. I did want to go ahead and just kill the highway. Well, what we can do, though, is we can do something like this where we go underneath the highway. We would, however, have to navigate between the various posts. Or just edit it so that the posts are not a factor. So for now, I'm considering maybe just doing a simple little interchange here. Nothing too fancy. Something that's primarily temporary. Just kind of alert people that there is another way to get their goods out of the city. I do think, however, I'm going to extend this railway a little bit. Maybe get it up to this point. This could be problematic. Yes. Yes, that is going to be... We're going to have to fix that. There we go. So that's... It's not quite perfect. It'll do for now, though. Let's go ahead and just adjust these back, I suppose. Make it so that our trains can come through when they need to do so. We may also want to put in a freight station. I'm considering putting in a freight station on the side here, making use of one of these tracks. Let's see. So if I was to do that, I definitely could. Sure. So let's do that. I'm gonna damage the overall symmetry of things here. Things are not going to look as beautiful as they would otherwise. So I think I'll page up maybe. Have things be raised for a bit. So we'll have a secondary line that's just higher to like here, then maybe lower it back down. So at this point, once it gets to be fully raised, then we can go ahead and have one post here, another post, say down here. And then hopefully it can merge with the station a little more gracefully than that. No, it cannot, apparently. It's an evil, horrible right angle. Fine, we'll do it from the station outwards then. Page up. My goodness. There we go, that's a bit better. And then that's not really gonna do it all. Yeah, it needs to be higher the whole time. Okay, so we'll keep that up. Just do a straight one right through here. That's a pretty good one. There we go. That seems decent. Then we'll have it drop down gradually here for going through the mess that is that interchange. Oh, right, it's gonna be slope too steep. Interesting. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to adjust that. Also potentially reconsider that entire setup. We'll figure it out later. Yeah, there was a straight line through for both of them, but it's kind of avoiding the center of that interchange. You know what? I'm gonna try to get it done just because it's gonna bother me. It's probably gonna bother a lot of you as well if I don't. Alright, so obviously that's not gonna work. So let's have this try to come up then. That is way too steep of a slope. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Perhaps if it exits at a later point. So we remove this, and maybe try, say, right here. That actually works out very well. But are we building ourselves into a dead end? Doesn't look like it. I mean, we can do that if all else fails. It's a very sharp connection, but it works. We're forced to make some changes here as well. Okay. That one has much less trouble getting down to the bottom there. And can I draw a straight line right through here? Let's see. Well, let me. Yes, indeed. And from here we can go to there. That works. Cool, so presumably we can resume right here. Can resume our railway with the two lines inside. Not there though. So just delete that little bit. And for now it works. Anyway, let's focus on housing. Some of these areas are building up. We do still need more people, though. I would like to make this area, if the game will provide me with this area, I'd like to make it a major housing complex. Major hub of densely packed apartment buildings. Similar in layout to this. I'd like to do that quite a bit, but... yeah, we'll have to wait and see if the game will permit such a thing. This could be the end of the map, actually. Well, there's still some hills and stuff. We should be fine. If not, then the other side of the tracks will be the more residential area. Blackout again. Oh, we're having power concerns? Not quite yet, we're not. Okay. Anyway, guys, let's see about, I guess, getting a new residential zone set up. Question is where? A lot of these places are going out of business. Presumably they don't have very good access to customers. So potentially putting more housing down here would be good, although this is going to be the port eventually. So I probably want to just square this area off as the port district. Or the harbor district. That's the harbor district eventually, once we get harbors and rail hub and cargo hubs. You know what? We might as well give this area a name too. And we'll give this ridiculous... We'll get a district set up for this ridiculously awesome interchange. That is ridiculous, but still awesome. No, for functionality purposes, we won't include that. We'll just get rid of that for now. Dean District, no. We'll call it the Steel District for now. What was I going to call this? Oh yes, Spaghetti River, I believe. And please forgive my spelling, it'll probably take me a few times to get this right. There we go, Spaghetti River Interchange, because, well... yeah, because it kind of looks like spaghetti. Now where to expand to? Could probably expand closer to the highway, I think. Especially since... actually, what is going on here? Well, these are 4 lanes. They're actually no longer needed. So those were used as exit lanes once upon a time, but no longer. I'm going to put up sound barriers to keep the houses quiet. And I think we may get a new district set up here. Yeah, let's go about... We're not going to put in a highway connection, so we already have too many of those. But we'll do something to say here. Can we squeeze something in on the middle? That'd be awesome if we could do that. Yeah, we can actually. Perfect. Can do another one of those overpasses that I love. Beautiful. I just love the look of those so much. They look so good. We'll just have that go up and over for now, and maybe get a few more square subdivisions set up in the corners here. Maybe just link it up with that. Actually, let's see. It's using this as a guide. Let's try maybe from here. Yeah, it's the same distance as the other road. Let's see what happens if I do a square here. It seems a bit larger than the other ones. Bear with me for a sec, guys. Yeah, this is what I did before. Then I would just have a connection, say, right around there. I think that's what I did, at least. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. That's what it is, 1, 2, 3. And unlike the last one, we'll have something right in the middle this time because we don't really have space for anything else. Could squeeze in another one right on the side there, but I think we'll just leave some streets here with lower property values. How close do we want to get to the highway, actually? Probably like that. Distance too short. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a road in here that I'm then going to delete. Just to give myself an idea of what I want to do. I could do that. It'd look bloody dreadful, but I could do it. Yeah, we're not doing that though, and Todd Street is going away. And I think we'll make this one high density as well. Do we specifically need the, No, we don't need the power line going through there. We do need it here, though, because we don't have any power access otherwise. Oh. So we can get it out of the suburb, the new subdivision, but we do need it to be in here. Anyway, we should get a school set up. Got a school set up over here. Got a high school right beside it. And a few lovely parks. Small playgrounds are usually quite efficient. So I'll say maybe put a small park in there as well. And maybe a dog park. Dog parks are actually the same size as playgrounds. Cool. Maybe put this down by the street here. And you know what? Let's throw in a lovely garden as well. And a large park for the hell of it. There we go. That should be up and running in no time until they run into the water problems. Yep. Just gonna hook them up this time. And you know what? We'll upgrade them too. There we go. So those people get heating as well. Perfect. I think I'll actually do that for this one too, so that they can get the maximum possible amenities from the city. I mean, clearly it's not having an effect on the property values that much, but it'd just be nice. Alright, buses. Oh. Yes, walking paths. Those would be handy. Should probably get some of those set up. Just boring old straight walking path there. Probably something similar here. There we go. And this literally can be serviced by a bus extremely easily, so we don't need to really do anything all that fancy. So I'll just put bus stops in, not too frequently. And where do we want this one to go to? Do we want it to go to the same station? Actually, you know what? We're going to make this one a bit more of a milk run. I know I'm taking a tiny bit of a gamble here. I'm hoping it'll pay off. So what I'm going to do is, God help me, I'm putting a stop there. Then I'm making the bus make a left-hand turn. It's going to have some stops along this area of the city. And then it's going to immediately regret it. No, we're going to go down here after all. And then we'll just go to the same stops as before. Over the bridge to both train stations. And we'll make the return trip down this road. And hopefully it won't be too much of a disaster. Probably don't really need that stop. Excuse me. And hook that up to finish the line. And I'm thinking of just killing that particular stop there. Yeah, so that'll give a little bit of bus access here. That'll be nice. It'll help out these residents a little bit. So bus line number 1, this is the we'll call it bus line 1 for now. But we will change its color. We'll make it kind of a dark green. Just to show which area it's servicing. And this one as well, it'll be... We'll make it a lighter green. Just color code so we can see what's what. And then color code it by district overall. We're having some power issues over here. Why is that? Brownouts. Should we dam the river? I'd rather not dam it, not quite yet. So I think for now then that means another oil plant. Also, we're not properly equipped to dam the river yet. We don't have... I would like to dam it here, but we don't own the territory around it to dam it properly. How is our water and sewage going? It's doing pretty well. Our garbage status is impeccable. Fire safety is pretty crappy. It's pretty crummy right now. So perhaps get another fire station right here. That'll help. We don't have any fire service whatsoever in here, so we're going to change that right now. I think I may actually just kill this connection here, force them to use the on-ramp. We'll just go to the traffic screen, take a look at it. So we need 24,000 to get to that next milestone. Suspect we can make it. Well, we can definitely make it, but I suspect we can make it pretty soon. This area still hasn't been fully converted, so I'm gonna go ahead and convert the rest of it. And we'll hope that everything I've done will that this area will be able to continue producing relatively low amounts of traffic. This is turning into a bit of a mess right here. But, yeah, we'll see. So we're losing people right now because they're moving out of their homes. And do we want to maybe do anything else? Did we want to upgrade this area as well? So we could do that. That's an easy fix. Alright, so sewage treatment's going topsy-turvy right now. Alright, everything seems to be rectified. The sewers are connected to the fringes of the city, so something we need to watch out for. How's our office district doing? It's doing very well, actually. Not quite getting to second level here yet. There's probably some services I could hook up. Like, I could get some police presence and some fire presence. Even maybe a clinic, just to provide them with all the necessary services. Let's take a look at land values now. Land values are still thoroughly average in this area. Don't think I want to throw down a botanical gardens just quite yet. So we'll just throw in a couple more parks right now. And maybe throw one down over here as well. Just to kind of help up the ante a little here. Bring up the leisure, maybe bring up the property values. We'll make more money. So this land value tool right here is key in determining what's whether or not your properties are likely to upgrade. Of course, I'm cheating because I'm using the futuristic housing, so that means that the houses themselves jack up the land values. For whatever reason, the highways seem to actually improve land values as well, which is peculiar. You would expect them to do the opposite. The rivers are definitely helping with land values as well, of course. So is the water, the waterfront. I think we're going to just throw one of these in here for now, just to kind of get these businesses up and running that seem to want to exist. Yeah, stuff seems to be coming in here quite nicely. So just as we're waiting for stuff to grow, I think we'll go ahead and maybe get a bus line set up, help service that office district. Yeah, let's do that. We'll have it go down the 6-lane. It'll be a bit of a milk run. Good lord, that's a long road. So it'll just be a single loop. And then it'll turn around here and drop people off at the station. We'll label that appropriately. Maybe without caps locks. Downtown offices. We'll give it an appropriate color for that. Maybe if we can manage another another bus line for. Oh, we'll do another one for the commercial district as well. What I'd like to do is I'd like to start it out on this side of the street, actually. It'll do a very similar route. I'll go in a bit deeper, though. There we go. We'll leave it with its classic color scheme for now. And people are smelling dead people. Alright. Fantastic. Okay. Well, commercial area doesn't want to seem to grow. Doesn't seem to want to grow all that much. These areas should do fine. I want to put a new residential area somewhere, but I'm not sure where to put it, so that's why I'm leaving this entire massive quantity of space blank for now. I want to leave it as a bit of a blank canvas. I also want to, although it wouldn't hurt to maybe make this a more dense area of the city. I could even possibly expand this. Maybe we could try that now. So if we were to do that, that might actually work. Yeah, we could do it. I mean, I think at this point it's going to need another... Gonna need another intersection somewhere. Here would probably be as good a place as any. There we go. Got ourselves up to Grand City. We still need to get ourselves up higher to Capital City here. So all we've managed to do is get the solar power plant, which... well, that's nice. It's not necessarily going to be a big deal. So, got a lot of work ahead of us still. This better not be... yeah, it is a traffic light. Okay. Hang on a sec, guys. I need to fix this. How's this one doing, by the way? This is a traffic light, actually. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna mass dezone this and then mass rezone it. Get the last little bits of water hooked up. So we do have some schools. Good. Don't have any high schools in this area, so we'll drop one of those down. Parks. Got a few parks. We'll throw down a couple more. Alright, and I think that's going to do it for this episode, folks. I think this has gone on for long enough for this particular episode. Next time, there'll be some more expanding of the city, although I think I will try to do... I'm going to think of some cool stuff to do in the next episode, though, as well, as opposed to just growing the city. Because that may get a little bit tedious. Anyway, we'll see. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I hope you've enjoyed these videos. If you are enjoying this video and the rest of the series, then please feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more stuff like this. In the meantime, my name's been Ybot. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.